What's going on, guys? KamyKam here. First off, before this video starts, I just want to say to go on ahead and follow my Twitch channel if you are interested in me playing games for streams and stuff like that. If you guys have noticed, I've been uploading basically like preview videos of me playing like Super Mario 64 and stuff like that. I'm going to be planning to like do something like Batman Arkham series or something like, you know, anime watch reviews or something like that. Maybe even like more reactions on my Twitch channel. I will still probably do highlight videos, which is exactly what I'm doing for Super Mario 64. But I will probably be doing, you know, the whole live coverage on Twitch. I was thinking about doing it on YouTube in some instances, but for the most part, I'm actually just going to be streaming on Twitch. And I'm also going to be doing like donations and stuff like that, because I think now at this point in time, I think it would be appropriate to get donations for me to get like equipment for my videos and stuff like that to keep you guys entertained, and so you guys don't have to wait so long for a freaking video. I don't know about opening your Patreon. I don't really like Patreon personally, but basically, guys, I hope you guys will enjoy this video and hope you guys go on ahead and follow my Twitch channel so you guys can see all that amazing spicy goodness. I haven't said spicy in a while. Anyways, let's start with the video. What's going down, my paisanos? Welcome back to a brand new discussion video. It's been a little while since that. I mean, technically, you know, the Sonic Omens video was basically a discussion video, but you know, that one wasn't like the normal, like, oh, like 7-10 minute like type of discussion video. Plus, I'm actually standing up right now while actually recording this, so it actually helps me like move around more, empathize a lot of things. So you know what I'm saying. But also, this is like the start of me trying to make more rewatchable content, because you know, I don't know if you guys actually come back to watch my videos, but I want you guys to actually go on ahead and, you know, rewatch my videos if they're good enough, you know, obviously. And obviously, you know, I just want you guys to enjoy. Also, if you're not subscribed already, then go on ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on more post notifications. I never thought I'd say that, but if there's like a really large percent of you that's actually not subscribed when you guys actually watch my videos. So go on ahead and subscribe right now, and so you guys can see an amazing, spicy, original content that nobody else is doing on YouTube, because apparently, I don't know what it is about YouTube. YouTube doesn't have a lot of original content. A lot of it's streamlined, but we got a lot of that realness on this channel. Anyway, plugs aside, what is the topic for today? Now, basically, voice acting. I love voice acting. Honestly, personally, I really do like the fact that I can voice a couple characters and everything. You know, of course, I'm not going to do any of the voices right now, but of course, you guys have seen the Sonic the Hedgehog demo reel, which I should improve upon. I'm going to make another one of those, but I feel like I can also voice something like Future Trunks, maybe Krillin, maybe some Makoto Naegi, some, you know, I guess Nagito Komeda and stuff like that. Voice acting is really a lot of fun. I don't know if this will be like a passion of mine. I just think it's kind of a hobby, so that's why I've been kind of like doing like demo reels, I guess. So, you know, people who want to do like fan projects or project or something like that, they want to like, you know, hit me up for like a voice or whatever. That'd be really cool. But basically, voice acting is a very hot button issue. One thing that people like to say about voice acting is, you know, honestly, personally for me, you should never ever change a voice actor, ever. I'm telling you guys right now, voice actors do not need to be changed. I mean, of course, you know, I know you guys are gonna say like, what if something happens to them? What if they don't want to do anything anymore, or any of all that stuff? Then that's perfectly fine. You know, at that point, you just can't ignore stuff like that. If the person leaves, if the person, you know, passes on, you know, that's a situation where it's like, okay, well, I don't know what we can do about this. We're gonna have to find a different guy. Now, one argument that does come up, because this is a weird thing, is that people don't like impressions of voices. Because when somebody actually leaves the company or whatever, and they can't voice the, you know, the character anymore for whatever reason, then you honestly, like logically, you want someone who would probably, you know, voice the same character in the same way and sounds like them too. I mean, obviously, you know, the voice is connected to their character, their personality. It's a lot to do with that. So basically, sometimes you'd want to get like an impression good person who actually do their own impression and maybe have a little bit of their own thing going on. But some people would actually say no. I've heard this on countless occasions where somebody who would replace another voice actor would actually be flamed for trying to sound a little bit too much like their previous voice actor. I've heard stuff about this for, like, Dragon Ball. People used to say that, the Funimation dub, when it's in its early days, try to sound way too much like the Ocean dub. Basically, assigned voice actors, Ryan, like Jason was apparently trying to sound a little bit too much like Ryan at first. And, you know what I'm saying, like, there's just so many different voice actors and other impressions. I mean, even fucking the Joker from Arkham Origins. The guy who voices Joker in Arkham Origins was flamed for fucking just trying to, do an impression of Mark Hamill's Joker. But I would say that is a great impression. And honestly, I want to talk about why. You see, the thing is about voice acting is that the fact that, voice acting is a part of their character. It's a part of their personality. Now, you can have a different voice for another character, because this always has happened throughout time. Bugs Bunny has countless different voice actors. Mickey Mouse has constant different voice actors. But there's one thing that they all do. They always keep the spirit of those characters alive, and they keep them the same. You can say that Mickey Mouse is the same as he was back in the 1930s or 40s, apart from the fact that he doesn't drink or smoke or whatever. But you can basically say it's basically just the same character in all of its, everything that they're about. However, when you get a character that has a completely different voice, say like, I don't know, Dookie from Johnny Test. I remember that one time I saw the episode, I hadn't watched Johnny Test in like a long time. I think after season 3, I dropped off. And then I came back when Dookie had like a different voice. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this? Who is this? That's not Dookie. And then I started watching Johnny Test. I mean, I have my own opinion on that. This is not the time to talk about Johnny Test, but that's what it is. I thought that Dookie was actually a completely different character at first because this character had a completely different voice. It did sound like a little bit of an impression, but it wasn't close enough to say that, hey, this is just Dookie again. He just kind of has something in his throat. And that's what bothers me a little too much. Going back to the whole Joker thing, Mark Hamill is honestly the best Joker. There is no refuting that. He's like the best animated version of Joker. There's nobody replacing his voice. Joker is just Mark Hamill. But in Arkham Origins, which was a prequel game to the Arkham series where everybody's like younger, they had like the guy who voiced him, name on the screen right now because I can't remember the name right now. But basically they had him do the freaking voice, which was completely fine. In all honesty, I actually liked his portrayal as the Joker. He was younger. He also had a sadistic but kind of coordinated personality. I kind of actually he freaked me out a little bit more too. I'm not gonna lie, especially in like the Batman Assault on Arkham movie. That one, I don't know what it was about, but Batman, like Joker's voice in that was just like crazy. But people were flaming him, like I was saying before, for sounding way too much like Mark Hamill. And I was looking at this at the time like, what? People are really flaming him just for trying to sound like the guy that he's supposed to be? That makes no sense. And I know that some people are saying like, yeah, it's because he's not bringing anything new or fresh to the table. Why would that be a factor in someone's voice? I mean, it's like if I came onto freaking YouTube and I just started talking like this, like, hey guys, what's going on? My name is KamyKam and I do video game reviews, I do track, I do freaking talking videos where I analyze stuff and everything like that because I'm the real KamyKam. Everybody would just be looking like, what the fuck happened to his voice? The hell? This isn't the KamyKam that I know. And that's how personally I feel when a character's voice gets changed completely for another voice. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, okay, to go back into like, I guess, Sonic territory. I mean, like, again, I would say that a character's voice is like, can completely like change their personality. Let's go through this a little bit, fast, I guess. Jaleel White as Sonic, he had like a way past cool and up, over, and gone past personality. Like this very like kind of, cheesy personality. I don't even like to say cheesy personality. I don't even like to say cheese. I think that's saying the word cheese is cringy. It's really cheese of itself. But yeah, that is basically how he was back then. Although, honestly, I do like his portrayal as Sonic as well. I mean, it's just that he doesn't know how to do it anymore for some reason. But Jaleel White was that. Okay, Ryan Drummond though came in for the real addition for Sonic. You know, he's the real first voice for Sonic the Hedgehog. His voice was all, "Whoa, that's a Chaos Emerald. Whoa, thought I missed this. Time to crack that Eggman wide open. Yeah, let's party." You know, he's like all energetic and everything. And in my opinion, he kind of seemed like he had a little bit of ADHD because this Sonic could not stop moving. This guy was hyperactive and everything. And that's cool and all because that was the first voice for Sonic. Now then, Jason Griffith came in, and for some reason, Sonic's voice, well, changed, and also his personality kind of changed too. It's not that drastic though. Just going to say that right now. When Sonic's voice changed from, Ryan to Jason, his voice change that was not all that drastic, in my honest opinion. I guess because of the fact that at first Jason was kind of trying to sound like Ryan, but still, I think over time it was like, wow, I can listen to both of these guys and be kind of, yeah, this is Sonic, but like, this is Sonic from an earlier time. This is from an older time, I guess. Not like an older time, but like Ryan Drummond is from a past time, and I guess Jason is more modern, you know what I'm saying? Jason had a more calmer, more mature, and more of a, a lot more laid back, shonen personality, I would say. It was a very like calmer Sonic. He was still very, very snarky. I mean, for some reason, I always heard him say, like, he has a very weird tendency to say pal. I don't know. It's like, sorry, pal. Well, pal, looks like you're not going to be able to catch me anymore. Sorry, pal, but Sonic's name and speed's my game. Stuff like that. He sounded like that. He sounded like he was saying pal a lot, which is cool. Now, when it came to switching to Roger, his voice completely changed this time. Again, I'm just trying to say that Jason and Ryan had a little bit, similarities. But regardless of the fact, his personality still changed, his voice changed, and people didn't like that. People didn't like it when their voice changed. And people didn't like it when Roger came into voice Sonic. And with all due respect to Roger, he did change up Sonic's personality again. He made him sound more like he was like older, like he was trying to make more like cringy jokes, like he was more awkward in my honest opinion. I don't know what it is, but this Sonic was just not Sonic. He seemed like a guy that was trying to be Sonic and was just kind of failing at it. And that's how I feel like that voice was to be. And in all honesty, guys, I mean, I understand that there's fresh new takes at the series. Some people were even saying that, I wish that, Ryan or Roger was like replaced so we could have a more fresh new take. Well, if you want a fresh new take, then the voice wasn't it. The voice wasn't it. You didn't like the voice, so you want a fresh new take because you're tired of hearing this voice for Sonic because he doesn't fit your ideology of Sonic. You know what I'm saying? That's why you never ever change your voice. And this is why Sega sucks, because they have a really bad tendency to do this like all of the time. And it makes no goddamn sense to me. But with all due respect, guys, all the due respect to every single voice actor, everybody, it's fine if people actually do impressions. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. This is definitely not what I'm saying in this video, obviously. But like, obviously, when you're doing impressions and everything, it's a way to get you to break into the series. And people do like impressions. Just because of the fact that you're doing impressions doesn't mean that you'll ever not get a job. I mean, some people do want impressions. It is what it is. A lot of different voice actors that you guys probably know about probably did impressions at one point. I mean, let's just be perfectly honest here. And honestly, with my last point, I mean, when I look at like characters and everything, it's like looking at a person in real life, like I said before, completely changing their voice. It's fucking weird, and I think that applies for more fictional characters too. Well, with that being said, guys, this video's gone on a little bit too long. I did kind of get into this because I wanted to talk about it a little while. I hope this video was really enjoyable. Please put in the comment section down below telling me how I did in this video. Was this a really comfortable and relaxing video for you to watch? Was it had a good arguments or whatever? I'm planning to make more videos like this where I analyze a lot of other stuff. I'm actually planning on doing maybe some movie reviews and some other, game reviews, very, very soon. Obviously because I'm not in, college right now because we're off for the semester, we're off for the summer, which is cool. But anyways, guys, with that being said, if you guys like this video, and if you guys like you saw and you want to see more, why not subscribe to the channel? I have a Twitter, which is at KamyKam77, and I have a Discord link in the description down below. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope you really guys did enjoy watching. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good night or day whenever you're all watching this. And as always, hasta!